Why is the Zohar not for everyone? Not because it's hidden, not because it's complicated, but because it asks something most people don't actually want. This week's portions, Acharei Mot Kdoshim, reveal exactly why. It says in this week's Zohar regarding the portion of Kdoshim, when the students of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai would come to this portion, they would be filled with joy. And this is not said about any other Shabbat of the year. So there's something so unique, so powerful, so special about the light and the gifts of these portions. So why is it that when the friends and Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai would come to connect with these portions, they would be filled with joy? To understand that, I will share a story from the Midrash, which is filled with a tremendous amount of secrets, but also gives us an opening to begin to understand the great power and gift of this Shabbat, of these portions. It says, Kdoshim tiyu, become holy. What does this word mean? That we have to become holy. Ki kadosh ani Hashem, because I, the light of the Creator, resides in the state of holiness. Therefore, you have to be holy. Kdoshim tiyu. The Midrash says, what is the secret of the words, you should become holy? This is the secret of the verse in Psalms, Ishlach ezrecha mikodesh, that the Creator should send you support, assistance from the realm that is called Kodesh. It's a blessing, it's an awakening that the light of the Creator should send us support and assistance from the realm that is called Kodesh. According to the Midrash, holy represents a unique type of assistance that the light of the Creator sends to us. So when it says, Kdoshim tiyu, you should become holy, it actually means you should merit Ishlach ezrecha mikodesh, that whatever that realm of holiness is, your assistance should come from there. Because assistance can come from many different places, but the only true assistance is Ishlach ezrecha mikodesh, if you're getting that support from the realm that is called Kodesh. What does that mean? Rabbi Brachia told over a story in the name of Rabbi Shimon. There was a certain sage, a Kabbalist. His name is Abba Yossi. He was sitting by a spring that people would bathe in, use it maybe as a mikveh, and he was sitting and studying outside this spring. As he's sitting there, he has a revelation, a spirit. And as the Kabbalists teach, and it says in the Talmud that if we could see all the energies that are around us, we call them spirits, we couldn't handle it. But if you're on a certain spiritual level, you get to see, to experience at least the different positive energies and spirits that exist. So Abba Yossi is sitting outside of the spring, and suddenly a spirit becomes revealed to him. And the spirit says to Abba Yossi, I've been sitting by this spring for many, many years, and you and your wives, your families come into this spring and you bathe here, and nobody has ever been hurt. I'm kind of a protective spirit. But I have some bad news, he tells him. You should know that there's a spirit that wants to uproot me. We know that one of the things that we don't often pay attention to, sometimes people want a comfortable life, but the reality is the battles are raging all around us, all the time, and we have to partake in them. So the positive spirit that has been protecting the village and all those who come and bathe in this spring tells Abba Yossi, you should know that there is a battle raging right now, and there is a negative spirit that wants to come and uproot me and take my place and be here by this spring. And if this spirit succeeds, he will damage, he will hurt the people. So Abba Yossi asks him, so what should we do? He says, this is what you should do. Go and tell all the people of the town about this battle that is raging between me, the positive spirit, and this negative spirit that is desiring to come here and uproot me. And tell them, anybody who has any type of metal gardening tools, they should come here to the spring tomorrow morning at sunrise, and they should look at the spring, at the water. And whenever you see the water moving, they should start hitting the water with a metal object that they have, and they should scream out, our spirit has won, and you should stay here and support me in this battle, and keep hitting the water every time you see the water stirring, and keep saying, our spirit has won, until you see a drop of blood appear upon the water. Interesting story. And there are many secrets here. One of them is the fact that there's this constant battle that rages. So Abba Yossi listens to him, and He tells them the whole story. He says there's a battle raging for our spring. This is where everybody gets their water. It's where everybody bathes, and it's a very important physical and spiritual place. Everybody should gather their metal gardening tools. They're going to come with me tomorrow morning, and we're going to look into the water. Whatever is going to be stirring the water, we're going to start hitting with our metal tools upon the water and keep saying, our spirit will rule, our spirit will win, and they do so. And suddenly, after a number of hours of this battle, they see a drop of blood upon the water. So that's the story. Let's go back to the original purpose. Ishlach ezrecha mikodesh. What does this tell us about this verse in Psalms? That is the secret of this Shabbat, that the Creator should send us our support, but we don't want our support from anywhere. We want our support from this realm that is called Kodesh, holy. What does that mean? The Midrash says we should understand a great lesson from this. Spirits, when they were created, they weren't created needing support, Ezel. When man was first created, it was obvious that we cannot accomplish our battles, we cannot accomplish our work alone. Selo Ezer Kenegdo. We needed support from the beginning. Spirits, they were created to have all the energy and all the light that they need internally. So the Midrash is saying spirits that were created to be self-sustaining and self-sufficient and not needing support, even they need support for their battle. We human who were created with an inability to win our battles, with an inability to do our work, how much more so we need support. This is the secret. You have to come to understand that we need our support, but we need our support from Kodesh. The desperate need on the one hand that we have for support right now, if you think that you can do the work on your own, whatever light a person can receive, but it must be clear from this Midrash how desperately we need our support all the time. Ishlach ezrecha mikodesh. I want my support, not general support. There's only one place that I want my support to come from. The place called Kodesh, the secret that is called holy. The Ari, Rabbi Isaac Luria, explains what is the secret. There are two types of light. There's what's called Or Pnimi, internal light, light that has become manifest within the vessel, and there is Or Makif, the surrounding light. The Ari says the totality of the endless light of the Creator, as we know, desires to share with us all the time and to shine within us and for us all the time. And when the light becomes manifest within the vessel, but the vessel cannot handle it, we are not elevated enough, we are not purified enough, we have not done enough spiritual work to merit receiving inwardly within our conscious and experienced vessels all the light. The vessel is not yet ready to receive, it remains as surrounding light. The internal light is the light that we've earned, the vessel that we created. What is the purpose of the surrounding light? Rav Ashlag tells us that it doesn't shine as strongly. We don't experience it as greatly, but the surrounding light still shines to us. But the Ari here says, no, it has a singular purpose, to push us in such a way, to awaken us in such a way that we have to become more pure. The Or Makif surrounding light is not just our potential, it is also our pressure, but it has a specific job to purify the vessel. How do you know if you're connected to the surrounding light? If you're actually receiving, and the word Kodesh, to be clear, represents the surrounding light. Our world today is so filled with spiritual path and teachings, but if you desire to be on a true path of Kabbalah, the true path of the light of the Creator, the differentiation between what Kabbalah's purpose is, what the Zohar's purpose is, and all the other path is this. The other paths are about Or Pnimi. How can I draw into what I am, to who I am, to my life where I am right now, better? Or Pnimi, internal light. And nothing is wrong with this. This is part of Kabbalistic teaching as well. I want my current experience to be better. I want to be able to draw blessings to my current being. And yes, I want to change so that my current experience becomes better. That's not even half the story, but it's the insignificant half of the story. The real purpose of spiritual wisdom from the path of Kabbalah, the path of the Zohar, is the Or Makif, surrounding light, which means I want to be pushed. I want to experience surrounding light in such a way that my vessel will become purified. And that path is a battle. I understand, of course, why a lot of people might not want this path, because it necessitates a battle. It necessitates that I desperately need, because I feel and experience the surrounding light pushing upon and trying to purify me. If you're enjoying this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Book now with me one-to-one session in angel coaching and communication coaching. To learn more, email or DM me. Enjoy the video. Because I have to get somewhere else. I have to get to the endless. It's not enough that I'm in the Or Pnimi, an internal light, and I make it a little bit better and I change myself in such way so I can get a little bit more Or Pnimi, internal light right now. The path of the Kabbalist, the path of the Zohar, is one thing. The purpose of the surrounding light is to shine so much light, but you have to desire that. Who wants to be uncomfortable? Who wants to be pushed in such a deep and strong way? The purpose is to purify, to remove the vessel that is okay in receiving what I currently have, the Or Pnimi, internal light. So now we can understand the secret of the verse in Psalms. And if you understand this throughout your life, every single day, one of the first things to say in the morning, Ishlach ezrecha mikodesh. I know I need support today. Everybody needs support. Even if you're an Or Pnimi type of a person, internal light only, when a person just wants to make their current situation better. But if you want to truly change, to be uplifted to the endless, where do I want my support to come from? From the Or Makif, from that force, that endless force of the Creator. From my great potential that pushes me today to change, to transform, and to reach higher and higher and higher. And now we can understand another section from the Ari. You should know there are many different righteous souls, spiritual teachers whose soul comes from the surrounding light, like Rav Ashlag, like Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, like the Ari, like the Rav and Keren, that will never let you be happy with where you are. What do you mean? Is it the purpose of spirituality to make me happier, better, more okay with where I am? Yes. Those are teachers from the realm of souls that are called Or Pnimi souls. Even Or Pnimi, internal light, spiritual teachers that are good people, whose job, their view, their work is, how do I make you okay? Even they are Or Pnimi, internal light, righteous. It's possible, it's available. There are spiritual teachers, spiritual souls that come from the realm of Or Makif souls. Those are souls that keep pushing you and pushing you and pushing you. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, our great teacher, his soul came from that realm that is called surrounding light. Nobody before Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. There were great souls, but nobody represented, nobody was the totality of what's called the Or Makif. Somebody who, for every single soul that ever was and ever will be pushing them. Don't be okay. Don't use the spiritual wisdom and understanding and studies to make it okay. There were great souls even before Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, but only Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai could reveal the Zohar. And now you can understand why the Zohar was concealed. Not everybody can understand. Not everybody wants the Zohar. Now we understand there are two types of Ezer. There are two types of support. There's support of what's called Or Pnimi, and those Or Makif who wants to be pushed, who wake up in the morning and beg the Creator, may my support come from the realm of my Or Makif, from the surrounding light, and not to be okay with where I am. May I desire and be pushed to grow and to change higher and higher. And that's the secret of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. That's the secret of the Zohar. It's possible, of course, the light of the Zohar is great, and even people who don't want to be part of the surrounding light path, who do not want to be pushed all the time, and their support only pushes them and elevates them to grow and to change. Or Pnimi group, internal light group, people who only want to receive that which is internally felt, they can receive light from the Zohar, of course, but the Zohar was not revealed to them. The Zohar was only revealed by Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, and not everybody can truly receive the light of the Zohar, can receive the light of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. We're not talking about them, we're talking about you and me. What are we begging for? I want to connect deeply and strongly to the light of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, the light of the Zohar, to that force that says you have so much to change, so much higher to go. Don't be satisfied in any way with any of your opnimi, with any of what you have accomplished, with any of the light you have manifested. In the work of Rav Ashlag, there is a phrase, Machshevet HaBri'ah, the thought of creation. And this really is the secret of Or Makif, surrounding light. When the Creator had the thought, when that consciousness came to create this world, the Creator did not see this world that we exist in. The Creator saw the perfected world, the endless world, the world without pain, suffering, and death. This world never existed in the thought of creation. When the Creator created man, humanity, He didn't see us as we are now. We, as we are now, were never in that thought. The Creator only always saw humanity in its most elevated state of perfection, of transformation, of no death, no darkness, no suffering. When the Creator created me and you, what vision did the Creator have? The Creator did not have this vision of us. And yes, we're good people, we're spiritual people, we've done work, and so on and so forth. But this is not what the Creator saw. This is not the Creator's thought of me. When the Creator looks at me today, looks at you today, what does the Creator see? The Creator does not see you as you are now. The Creator sees you in your perfected level of endless unification with the light of the Creator, in the realm where there is only light, where there is no darkness, where there is no pain, where there is no suffering, where there is no death. The secret of Kdoshim TU, that you should connect so deeply to the surrounding light, is that you begin to live your life with the same vision that the Creator has of you. That you begin living in the world and doing your work not with a vision that you might have or that exists in the world today, but the vision that the Creator has. You know, in a wedding, there's a word kadosh, mekudeshet, holiness, meaning eternal. The eternal vision that the Creator has of me. And it doesn't have to be a vision that you see or even in your mind's eye, but it has to be an internal turmoil that this portion, this Shabbat, awakens. Because if each one of us had the vision of Kedusha that the Creator has of us, we'd be going crazy. At least we'll be filled with so much joy. We can gain the surrounding light vision, the surrounding light of the Creator that He had for the world, Machshevet HaBri'ah, the thought of creation that the Creator had of humanity, that the Creator has for me and for you right now. Kdoshim TU, you will be holy. May you be merit, have the merit to jump to your eternal light, to understand the pathway that leads you to the endless. And if the pathway is leading you to the endless, this current version can't possibly be okay. Kdoshim TU, the Kabbalists teach, you think your vision, even your goal of a state of eternity is where you need to go. It's so far beyond that. And that's the secret of these portions. How do you know if you have succeeded in connecting? That you begin having the Creator's vision of you. But really, and what does it mean? In the ways that we have to push and we have to grow and we need to change. And this isn't even close to Kdoshim TU. My concept of you, the Creator says, is so far beyond. If I ask you, what are you at your holiness? What are you at your greatest potential? Whatever that is, the Creator is telling you, giving you the awakening. My vision of you is so far beyond. And if that's what you desire, then you need the Zohar. Then you truly are on the path, at least a desire, and to beg every single day. Ishlach ezrecha mikodesh. I want my support not to come from the path of the teachings of making the internal better, but rather from the surrounding light, whose purpose is to purify us further and further until I have at least a vision that the Creator has for me. That's Kedusha. That's what holiness means. Holiness means that I have the eternal vision of me that the Creator has of me right now. And trust me, it's very different than the experience that you're having of yourself right now. And this is the point even of the holiest levels of holiest that you envision of yourself, the Creator says, no, my vision of you is so far beyond who you are. And now we understand why Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai and the friends were so filled with joy, because they realized no matter what they've done in the previous year, when they come to the portions of Kdoshim, the Creator opens for them a new vision, deeper, stronger, of who He sees them to be. And from that comes the light of the surrounding light that is going to push us and give us the support from the realm of the surrounding light. What's the purpose of reading the Zohar? What's the purpose of connecting to the light of the Zohar? It's such a powerful source of light. It can give you endlessly everything, but the real purpose is to have Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai push you to have the light of the Creator, push you to have the surrounding light, push you. That is the real purpose of the Zohar. So today, when you open up the Zohar and you read or scan, the only request you should have is Ishlach Ezrecha Mikodesh. I want that whatever vision I have of myself becomes nothing compared to the new visions that Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, with the force of Or Makif surrounding light, when it comes to the endless light of the Creator, pushes me to see so far away beyond whatever is holding me to even imagine for myself. And now we can understand why there is such a joy through these portions, but not for everybody. Those who really want to push, those who want to be pushed, they and we will be filled with joy. And the only question is, what kind of support are you asking for? Do you want a path that makes you comfortable or a path that transforms you? Because if you're ready to be pushed, if you're ready to see yourself the way the Creator sees you, then this is why you need a Zohar.